Hey everyone, welcome to MentalVerse, a channel dedicated to exploring mental health and psychology. In this video, we're going to talk about how to manage hunger and be a mindful eater. In today's fast-paced world, many of us struggle with mindless eating and fail to manage our appetites effectively. However, by adopting simple yet effective strategies, you can learn your body's signals and avoid overeating or making unhealthy food choices. So let's dive into what being a mindful eater is. Mindful eating is the action of being present and fully engaged while eating, paying attention to the flavors, textures, the sensations of the food, and tuning into the body's hunger and fullness cues. It's a non-judgmental approach to eating that promotes self-awareness and self-compassion. Now let's go over 11 tips to help you manage your hunger. The first tip is to recognize your hunger cues. The first step in managing hunger and being a mindful eater is recognizing when you want versus need food. This means paying attention to your body and noticing when you feel hungry. Some familiar hunger cues include a growling stomach, lightheadedness, dizziness, and headache. You must respond by eating a healthy, satisfying meal or snack when you notice these cues. The second tip is to practice intuitive eating. Intuitive eating is the practice of listening to your body's needs and responding accordingly. This means eating when you're hungry and stopping when you're full rather than following strict rules or diets. To practice intuitive eating, start by paying attention to your hunger and fullness cues, and then make food choices based on what your body needs. This might mean choosing a salad when craving vegetables or indulging in a piece of chocolate when feeling a sweet tooth. The third tip is to avoid emotional eating. Emotional eating is the practice of using food to cope with difficult emotions like stress, anxiety, or sadness. While it's normal to occasionally turn to food for comfort, relying on food to manage emotions can lead to unhealthy habits and weight gain. To avoid emotional eating, try finding other ways to cope with your emotions, such as talking to a friend, practicing mindfulness or meditation, or engaging in a relaxing activity like reading or taking a bath. The fourth tip is to choose nutrient-dense foods. When it comes to managing hunger and eating mindfully, the types of foods you choose are just as important as how much you eat. Focus on choosing nutrient-dense foods that give your body the vitamins, minerals, and energy needed to function properly. This might include fruit, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats. The fifth tip is to slow down and savor your food. One of the keys to mindful eating is taking the time to savor your food and enjoy the experience of eating. This means slowing down and paying attention to the flavors, textures, and smells. Try taking smaller bites, chewing slowly, and putting your fork down between bites. This can help you feel more satisfied and prevent overeating. The sixth tip is to stay hydrated. Sometimes we mistake thirst for hunger. Drinking water can help us distinguish between true hunger and a false sense. In fact, studies have shown that drinking water before a meal can help us eat less and feel more satisfied with the meal. Staying hydrated is vital for several reasons, including regulating body temperature, maintaining healthy skin, and aiding digestion. It's important to note that different people have different hydration needs depending on factors like age, gender, weight, and activity level. As a basic guideline, adults should aim to drink at least 8 glasses of water daily. The seventh tip is to plan your meals. Planning your meals ahead of time can help you avoid impulsive decisions and make healthier choices. Take some time to prepare your meals and snacks for the week. Start by creating a weekly meal plan that includes breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. This way, you can ensure that you have available healthy options and avoid grabbing unhealthy snacks or getting fast, unhealthy food when you're hungry. You can also prep your meals in advance by spending some time on the weekend cooking grains, prepping protein, and washing and cutting vegetables. Planning your meals doesn't mean you can't be flexible if you're craving something. Indulging in moderation is okay. The eighth tip is to avoid distractions. Mindlessly eating is easy when distracted by your TV, phone, or other activities. When you eat, focus solely on your food and avoid paying attention to other things. When we're distracted, we may not notice how much we're eating, which can lead to overeating and ignoring our body's fullness cues. This way, you can fully enjoy your meal and pay attention to your hunger and fullness cues. The ninth tip is don't skip meals. Skipping meals can negatively affect your body and make you feel hungrier later in the day. If you're trying to lose weight or cut calories, there are better strategies than skipping meals. When you skip meals, your blood sugar levels drop, which can lead to feelings of fatigue, weakness, and difficulty concentrating. In addition, skipping meals can slow down your metabolism, making it harder for you to burn calories effectively. When you're hungry, you may be more likely to reach for high-calorie, high-fat foods that can sabotage your weight loss efforts. You can avoid getting too hungry and making poor choices by eating regular meals and snacks throughout the day. The 10th tip is to be patient. It's important to understand that changing your eating habits is a journey. and you will encounter setbacks and challenges. Being kind and patient with yourself is crucial. Don't beat yourself up if you make a mistake and mindlessly eat or overeat. Having these experiences is normal, but it doesn't mean you failed. Instead, it's an opportunity to learn from the experience and make adjustments moving forward. One way to be patient with yourself is to set realistic goals. Don't expect to completely overhaul your eating habits in a week or even a month. Start with small, achievable goals and gradually build up to bigger ones. Also, recognize that there may be external factors that can make it challenging to be a mindful eater. Don't expect to be a perfect overnight. It's a process, and you must be kind and patient with yourself as you work towards becoming a more mindful eater. The 11th and last tip is to practice portion control. While it's important to eat when you're hungry and stop when you're full, portion control can also help you manage your hunger and make healthier choices. Try measuring out portions or prepping healthy snacks in advance. Use smaller plates, bowls, and utensils to help you control your portions. Also, try to eat slowly and savor each bite, making you satisfied with less food. This can help you avoid mindlessly snacking or overeating. You can also help manage the amount of food you eat by waiting 15 to 20 minutes. This allows your stomach to send signals to your brain that you are full. And there you have it. 11 tips for managing hunger and being a mindful eater. By incorporating these tips into your life, you can better manage your hunger and become a more mindful eater. Remember, being a mindful eater isn't about following strict rules or diets, but listening to your body and responding to its needs. By practicing intuitive eating, avoiding emotional eating, and choosing nutrient-dense foods, you can feel more satisfied and energized throughout the day. So start paying attention to your hunger cues, savoring your food, and making healthy choices. Your body will thank you for it. Give yourself grace as you work towards developing healthier habits. If you are dealing with an eating disorder, seeking professional help is vital. A registered dietitian or therapist can help you create a healthy relationship with food and your body. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mental health and psychology videos. Leave comments down below with videos you would like to see in the future. Thank you for tuning into MentalVerse, and we'll see you next time.